He went like this for like 4 minutes where he's blocking at like half speed. Get a stuntman in the fucking helmet and do the karate fight, because you look like shit, Grandpa. Go spackle your butt cheeks.
With one of those shovels?
Spackle.
You have to...
Plap, plap, plap. Spackle.
Welcome to Two Gaming Dudes, and...
Let's add to it. There's already a mountain of Boba Fett shit.
That's why. Here's one more Boba Fett shit. Because you can't get enough Boba Fett shit.
All right. Just premiered on Disney Plus a few days ago.
Episode 1. Because like all of them, you're just going to get one episode a week. Because that's the best way to get people like us to talk about it all week long.
Oh boy. Okay. I don't know where to start. There's a lot to unpack here, man. It was good. It was good. I'll don't start hate mailing already. It was perfectly fine. Episode 1.
Let me turn off these captions because I don't want people to think that's what we're saying.
That's going to confuse the Indian viewers. You've changed 40 years of canon. And I don't want to hear any bullshit about, well, in the comic book, it's clear that the Mandalorian armor is immune to the gastric secretions of the Sarlacc. Shut the fuck up.
Eat shit.
You inseb fuck.
Don't want to hear it.
So I get why they did it. I think. I always ask, did we need this show? They hit lightning in a bottle with the Mandalorian.
Yes, they did.
And then there was questions about Pedro Pascal doesn't want to do this fucking show anymore. And suddenly it was like, well, what do we do? Just fucking there. But he died and just fucking put her in there. Well, how are we? I don't know. In the comics, he doesn't die. Just fucking do it. All right. And it brings me back to Phantom Menace. Allow me to explain, because but they're by no means on the same level.
You lost me a little bit, but continue.
A new Star Wars project was an event.
Yes.
I mean, holy fuck, a new Star Wars movie.
That was a big,
holy
big deal.
shit. What's it called? Phantom Menace. That sounds stupid. Who cares?
Who cares? Doesn't matter.
It was an event. And it's just this diluted thing now. Oh boy, another Star Wars project.
Here comes another one.
And another one. And then one more. And then there's going to be another. And then there's going to be another one after that.
And there's like 10 slated for 2022, I think.
Something like
that. So
you've really diluted it.
It loses its magic when you're getting force-fed it constantly. And yeah, I did ask myself the same question. Did we need this? Did this really need to happen? I like The Mandalorian a lot because he is the man with no name. Which was what
Filoni intentionally did it like that, yeah.
All right, so I get it. The original Boba Fett was kind of modeled after that character a little bit, but with The Mandalorian, it straight up was him. That was the man with no name. That was Clint Eastwood. I mean, everything from the clothing, the drape, everything.
Yeah.
The bounty hunter, beautiful. And it was a character we didn't know. And that made it even more interesting because, like, I don't know this guy. He doesn't have history. Everything you're seeing with him is new.
Yeah.
But Boba Fett,
he's the guy that gets smacked with a stick and he jetpacks into the side of the building? What?
This guy needs his own show?
Because he's got cool-looking armor. We're going to create this mythos around him.
Yes.
And enough fanboys jumped on it. I was like, okay, I can look past this. Because I forced myself to. I mean, he's dead in Sarlacc. Let it go. But they're unable to. We have to retcon fucking everything now. Because Disney doesn't give a fuck. We just need to sell shit. So I was like, fuck, okay. It turned out fine. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. They didn't need to do this. They could have found some other project, but I'm okay.
So I have my own issues. And it started with the Clone Wars and when they took Boba Fett and they started like changing his voice because his original voice was very Clint Eastwood. He's no good to me, dead.
He's worth a lot. What if he doesn't survive the cryo freeze?
And then they changed him to this British sounding He's now good to me, dead governor, and I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not as terrifying as he was in the original Empire, in that original voice. So in this whole thing, from the moment they introduced him in The Mandalorian, I was like, this is Boba Fett? This fat old fuck is Boba Fett?
Who looks like fucking Uncle Fester.
Yeah, I'm like, really? This is the guy?
I actually have some notes on this later on.
Again, part of the whole reason why Boba Fett was kind of cool back then, even as a kid, was you never saw his face. He was always under the helmet. That was him.
Who is in the Iron Man suit? Who knows? That's the mystery.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so to take it off
And even after we see Jango Fett, even then I was like, okay, so we know where he came from, but you've still never actually seen him. Oh, it's that little kid, but still,
that's okay.
He's still maintaining the mystery.
Yes. Who knows who he grows up into? So he grew up into this guy. This is Boba Fett. Huh?
5'7", fat, bald guy who can't do his own fucking stunts.
He might as well have taken it off and gone, I'm Danny DeVito. God damn it.
All right.
I'm 78 years old, but it's okay.
Let's get into this. Well, I mean, the scene where he gets jumped by the assassins.
Right.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What are they? Put the fucking helmet on and get a stuntman.
Yes.
Tamora Morrison is 61 years old. He can't. He went like this for like 4 minutes where he's blocking at like half speed. Get a stuntman in the fucking helmet and do the karate fight, because you look like shit, Grandpa.
It was so bad. It was so bad.
Fuck. Get a stuntman and wear the helmet. There was no reason not to.
No, there isn't.
All right. Let's get into the show itself.
Okay.
One of my first thoughts was, wow, what an excellent recreation of Jabba's palace.
Yeah, I did like that. Palace looked great.
On the streaming service, there's a series, I'm not going to say that, Behind the Magic, Inside the Magic, something like that, where they demonstrate how they do this.
Okay.
They basically built a fucking holodeck.
I did see that. That is really cool technology. That was very, very cool.
3 walls of LED lights that they can project anything from the computer, and it it's incredible. It's basically a really high-end green screen effect, but you're actually standing in front of it, so you're inside the recreation. So then it was like, oh, that's how they did it.
Yeah, but it's still really cool.
But it looks fucking incredible.
Yes.
And I guess I understand it's episode 1.
So we're just getting started.
Very rarely, I can think of maybe a handful of times, I can count on one hand, the times that a series caught me in episode 1 and I went, holy shit, this is fucking incredible. Just because of the nature of...
Very few times. It has happened.
There have been
a few. But yeah.
Foundation was one of those.
Lost in Space was one of those. I loved episode 1. That was great.
But because of the nature of 3-act structure and stretching it out over a series, I get it.
Yeah.
On top of, you're going to fucking retcon a lot of shit. You owe us a fucking explanation. So there was a lot of that.
I'm just saying, if it's your pilot episode, you kind of have to pull out everything, unless you're just banking on the fact that, it's Boba Fett. It doesn't matter what shit we throw out there. People are going to watch it.
That part is true. Fanboys are going to fucking watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to fucking watch it.
We're going to watch it. I'm
making
watch
fun of them, but
too, man.
we're just fanboys that get tail.
Yeah. And we're fanboys who can sometimes see beyond all the glam and glitter and actually see it for the dog shit that it really is sometimes. But that doesn't stop us from watching it, and we'll keep watching it.
No, if it sucks, I'm going to tell you it sucks.
But I will tell you that it sucks, and I'm upset.
It didn't suck by any stretch. In fact, it was pretty good.
Did you? Boba Fett?
Yeah. Pretty good.
Okay.
Other than those few problems, it's just, you can see where's it going. Okay, he's going to get into adventures on Mos Eisley, and
I guess
he becomes the crime lord, and oh, Gamorrean guards, I recognize them. Oh, I know Star Wars.
it was kind of cool to see Gamorrean guards actually like get into fights, and you actually get to see them kind of be a badass a little bit.
Other than
yeah, other than just being the thing that Jedis like to choke.
I'm just not sure where can you go with this guy. Where do you take him?
I don't know. I don't know how you carry on an entire series or a full season, much less have multiple seasons with this. But
I'm intrigued. I hope it doesn't mean the end of The Mandalorian. I suspect it does.
Really?
I don't think Pedro Pascal, he's like, I'm a serious actor and you've got me
this stupid helmet
being a
doing
fucking
this,
stunt double. I don't need this shit.
People love me!
I just wish they would have carried on with that instead of this.
Yeah.
There's no need for this.
You know, if Pascal had never taken the helmet off,
Right, it wouldn't have been an issue.
Replaced him with anybody.
Yeah.
It wouldn't matter.
Just get some voice actor that can go like this and run it through a modulator and it would have been done.
We're good. How many people can make that voice with that modulator? I'm betting it's a lot.
Anyone, yeah. Boy. So, okay, we've got our Boba Fett series.
I guess.
I'll say this. I'm glad they didn't make it a standalone film.
Yes.
If they had done the fucking Solo, a Star Wars story.
Oh, I farted.
If they had done that treatment to this,
that might have been.
That would have been
really bad.
Pushing us over the edge.
Yes. This, I can handle it. It has the moments that I enjoyed. But so far, out of episode 1, the issues that I have with it are outweighing all the good things for me.
It's usually the opposite with us.
Yeah, but I'm having some issues with this. Most of it is with just Boba Fett is not the badass I had hoped he would be. And maybe that'll change, I don't know, but I'm not buying it, is the problem. I'm not buying it so far.
Okay, I can see that. I can understand. I don't necessarily feel the same way because I don't think they're going to push it that way.
I'm not saying he has to be a kung fu master or anything. I just...
Well, and that's the thing.
He's something darker from him, or... I don't know.
He's already made it clear that he's not going to rule through fear.
Right.
But through respect now. And I think that's maybe the acknowledgement that you're a grandfather now, buddy. You don't... You could get your ass kicked real quick. And you see him, when he doesn't have the Iron Man suit, a couple Tusken Raiders beat the ever-loving piss out of him.
Yes. Yes, they did.
I mean, he's just a guy. Without the gadgetry and the armor. He's just a guy. He's not even a clone trooper. He's unaltered DNA. He's just a fucking guy.
I will say this. Between The Mandalorian and Boba Fett, I all of a sudden like the Tusken Raiders. How the fuck did that happen? That thing from that first movie that went... That thing... I'm now like, oh, they're like a whole tribe of people. They're like the Native American. Oh, they got their own thing. They're kind of cool.
Really? Not me. I hate them. I hate them. I killed them all. I'm glad I killed them.
They're like animals, and I slaughtered them like animals. I hate them.
I'm going to add that real quick.
You realize that scene when it happened in the movie, I was like, so what? But now that I've seen The Mandalorian, now I'm like, oh, you're a son of a bitch.
They're actually a people with culture and connections and families. Yeah, okay.
Oh.
I get it now. Oh, well.
I didn't get it before, and I didn't really care, so now I care. Damn it.
I got my boy the Slave 1 Lego.
Yeah.
It's not called Slave 1 anymore.
What is it called?
Boba Fett's ship.
Boba Fett.
Slave is insulting and insensitive.
To the slaves?
You can't use slave anymore. Like, officially, Disney has changed it. It's not Slave 1 anymore. They've retconned the name of his fucking ship because it's got the word slave in it.
Do you know that the ports that your hard drive plugs into
It's called a master and a slave.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wonder, did they change that? Is it just now like slot A, slot B? Or
Controller and obeyer? Something like that? I don't know, man.
now it's called the Dom and the Sub. Because that's okay.
Really. Really snapped the tether here, haven't we? I'm pretty woke, man, but fuck.
That's a lot
It's
to go.
Star Wars.
I'm sorry if we are being offensive to all the Gamorreans out there who are watching.
I mean, we're talking Black
get
Lives
some
Matter
comment.
to Star Wars. They're hardly on the same.
It's not the same.
Whatever. Anyway.
Whatever.
All right, this is a digression. This is a digression.
Yes. Okay.
That was my biggest problem, is that I had to allow myself to accept this. Because this is a big fucking retcon.
Yes.
Big. And I don't give a fuck what happened in some comic book.
No.
If it's not in the movie, it's not fucking real.
I don't care.
I'm not going to go read your fucking comic.
Or don't make me try to read an entire novel to understand why things are something totally different from the movies.
This is a big fucking retcon. A big one. A big fucking retcon. So I had to try hard to look past that. I did. What I cannot look past is this man is 61 years old and is not a fucking action hero.
And they got him trying to do his own stunts. Stop it. Stop it.
The man's gonna get hurt. It's not.
He almost got hurt lifting that thing up when he brings it down. You saw him bring it down.
Oh, my rotator cuff.
Well, then he brings it down. He's making that face of, "Ugh," but he like brought it down kind of slow because he's like, it's kind of heavy. I don't want to hurt anybody. There you go.
Oh, my joints.
You couldn't have made that look a little cooler, a little bit.
That was as cool as they made it look.
That really was.
So I'm curious to see where they go with this.
Yeah,
I
definitely
mean,
me too. I'd like to see what happens next. I'm really hoping that as the series progresses, it's going to get better and better. That happened with The Mandalorian. I liked The Mandalorian out of the gate, but it got progressively better and better and better as it went. So I'm hoping that's... But then again, this could almost be seen as The Mandalorian Season 3. They know what they're doing at this point.
Yeah.
They should have had all this shit figured out.
But this guy is established. Where can he go? He's not going to go be a bounty hunter again. There's no fucking empire.
I don't know.
What does he do now?
Are they going to bring Luke back in? Is he going to have to encounter Luke and go, oh, fuck, it's this guy. Look.
All that shit.
Han Solo going to show up with a stick and go, don't make me. Don't make me.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Where can he go? He's building a crime empire. Okay. How far can you take that storyline?
These are things that we're not going to know until the series progresses, but I would definitely love to hear some of your, I don't know what I'm going to call this. Where do you think this is going to go? Put it in the comments down below. I'd love to know some of your predictions. And did you like it? Are we right? Are we wrong? You're wrong. Fuck you.
I can steadfastly say I liked it.
Okay. And I...
Usually I say I didn't hate it.
Right.
That happens a lot. More often than not, I don't hate something. I actually kind of like this. I would give it a solid 7 of 10 thus far.
Okay. And I didn't hate it. I'm going to give it 5 out of 10. It's been okay.
Really?
Yep. I don't hate it, but...
You're judging it too harshly.
I am being awful harsh on it, but this is fucking Boba Fett. I'm going to judge it harshly.
Yeah, you're right.
So we'll see what happens. We'll be here. We'll be recording more of these for more episodes as they come, along with all the other bullshit that comes out of Netflix and Disney and all the other guys, because they've got a mountain of shit coming to 2022. So
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it?
yeah, that is the problem.
They're not all going to be fucking Empire Strikes Back. There's going to be some
No.
stinkers in there.
There's going to be some solos in there.
Well, they already shit-canned Rogue Squadron.
Yeah.
Patty Jenkins got axed.
Because sometimes they look at it and go, this is bad even by our standards. Just stop. Stop. No.
There's no Ron Howard to save you out of this one, buddy. Pull the fucking plug. Don't spend another dime on this shit.
All right. We'll see you in another episode. Latest.
Oh, God.